Oh my God, I feel horrible. What happens with the yogurt? Do they get charged? Hey, we are out here. It is Monday. Happy Monday. And let's go make some money. Let's see how much money we can make in these like 2 to 3 hours that we're gonna be out here. So I got this order from home. I turned on the apps when I was home and it took a very long time to get something. But I got this. It's not that great, but I'm like, might as well get out there. So I got there, and as I walked in, they were put in the bag where the warmer like is so that they can keep it warm. So I was like, perfect timing. And I picked it up, dropped it off, long distance away, and I've delivered to this customer before. It's usually these low tips, like $2, but Skip pays like a decent amount. So I dropped that off, and then I parked and waited, and maybe I would say 5 to almost 10 minutes later, I got this one. So I'm gonna go do this small little grocery shop. It's not for groceries, so that's kind of like, am I gonna be able to find these things? But whatever, the picture will help. Let's go get these items. Whew. I didn't get to see what the actual tip was, but the order came up to be, So I'm very happy about that, very appreciative, and let's see what else we can get done. I've delivered to this customer before, but I usually go there at night, and it's sketchy at night. I told him, I'm like, this place looks so different during the daytime. He goes, yeah, at night you must be wondering like, where am I? So I got that dropped off, and then I got this one here on Skip. Skip is doing the right thing by topping it up. So it is $12 for 5 kilometers, but the customer did not tip. Like it came in, I think it says like 4 or something. I do not like catering to customers that don't tip, but I'm also not going to turn down $12 for 5 kilometers. But it's like, you know when you get that feeling in your stomach, like, I don't feel like dealing with you, customer. Oh man, but anyways, about to drop that off. And then I'm thinking it might be my last order. I'm not sure. I need to go Costco and get a few things for the house. So, and I'm right next to Costco. So I think it might be the last one. We'll see. Now that's the last one. We will be back tomorrow with more. And we're back. It is now Tuesday and we're out here. I got this order from home. It's a double order. First, I got an order with DoorDash and I declined it because it wasn't good. And then I got this double from the same restaurant, so I was a little skeptical. But this one, it makes sense. $15.50 for what, like 6 kilometers, 5 kilometers? Why not? So let's go out there and see what else we can get done. Obviously, I know you want to try to cut me off. People. It's getting warm now. It was cold this morning. And now I'm like, okay, I could do without this jacket, but I don't have my little spring jacket. So I'm sure eventually I'm gonna go home and get that because yeah, it's warm now. But I got this order to go to Royal Tandoori. I walked in and I'm not used to working during the day. So I walked in expecting to see the lady that I see whenever I pick up at night. And I was like, oh, it's not her. So the lady that was there, I don't know if she does this with everyone, but she's like, please make sure to confirm the order when you pick it up. And I was like, okay. So I confirmed it. Like, nobody in this area tells us confirm the orders. So I don't know if it's because she's never seen me before or if she always does this, but whatever. I confirmed it. There's no big issue with that. Do restaurants ask you to confirm your orders, and do you do it? Like, obviously I had it in my hand. That's the only way I would confirm. If they're telling me to confirm the order and I don't even have it in my hand, I'm sorry. What are we doing here? So I got that one dropped off, and then I got this Harvey's order with Skip, and I was like, yes, because my Skip shift is almost over and Skip pays the most like whenever an order comes in. So I was very happy to have that done. And now I'm waiting to see what else is going to come in. My DoorDash shift is going to end in 3 minutes. And I have another one started in a half an hour. My Skip shift is ending in 3 minutes. And that one, the next one is this evening. So I'll be rocking like Uber and Instacart. Ugh. And then DoorDash whenever it goes back on. But yeah, wish me luck. Okay, so funny enough, I was in Walmart because, do you remember I said I have like half an hour until my DoorDash shift starts and I would just have Uber. So I was like, I might as well go to Walmart then. So I'm in Walmart doing my groceries, and what do I get? An Instacart like pop up. And I was like, do I want it? Do I not want it? Then I'm like, well, I'm done my groceries. I was just walking to the cash. Might as well. So I just went, picked up the things. Unfortunately, Walmart, like the middle of the store, you have no service. I'm never on Wi-Fi. Sometimes I see people in the States like connect their Wi-Fi and I'm like, huh? I'm never on Wi-Fi. I'm on my own data, but in the middle of the store, no service. And obviously that's where the milk and stuff is, and the customer, 3 items that she wanted there, they didn't have. So I had to send the picture, I had to message her, but I kept having to like walk out of the aisle. It was so annoying. But anyways, I got it done, got them dropped off. The first customer I delivered to him before, and the second one I never have, but she was super nice. So now I am at Quesada to come pick up this DoorDash order. Okay, so I'm not sure where I left you off at, but I went home to get some food, drop off the groceries that I had, and now I'm back out, but I do have to stop early tonight. So I'm gonna be out here for about an hour because it's now 6 something. So yeah, let's see if we can get something. However, I am at 148 points with Uber, and for those that don't know, like Uber has these tiers, and when you reach certain levels, you unlock certain things. Well, at 150, you get, I think it's gold. Yeah, you get gold. And with gold, the only reason why I want it is because whenever we order, we get 15% off. We order, not often, but we order enough that I want to be able to get that 15%. And we don't order like delivery, we order for pickup, and you can use that percentage for pickup. So I want it. So I have 2 more points to go. And at this time, every order gives you 3 points. So that means I just need 1 order. And I turned on the apps from home. Nothing good was coming in. I was like, am I gonna have to take like a horrible order to be able to get the 3 points? Oh my goodness. So hopefully we can get an order tonight within the next hour so I can get that done. Okay, and the other thing now is today is Halloween over here, so I'm not going to be recording while I'm driving just because I'm in a very residential area and there are a lot of children over here. So I want to be sure that I'm being careful and looking everywhere before like I drive off and stuff like that. So I'm not going to be like playing around with my phone. Definitely not going to be, well, unless it's like, I was gonna say I'm not gonna take 2 orders on 2 different apps, because with that, like, you really have to be strategic. It's a little stressful. Like you're trying to rush to get from one to the other. I won't discount that because you never know where the pickups can be, right? But I'm gonna be extremely careful while I'm out there tonight. And yeah, so you might not see me as much unless I'm stopped. So yeah, let's go. I got it. Yes. I got an order that was good, that got me goal unlocked. Yeah. I'm happy. It's 6:35. Whew. Okay. I'm good now. I really wanted it because especially like I know Trey's birthday's coming up, the holiday season's coming. We are definitely going to be ordering takeout, like 100%. So I want to make sure that I'm getting that 50% off. Like, and for those that don't know, so let's say you order directly from the restaurant, right? It would be $20. If you order on Uber, it might be like $30 to $35. But then with this 15% discount, it ends up being $15. So I realized that anytime that we order directly through the restaurant, we would pay about, obviously depending on what we order and stuff, $5 to $8, $9 more than if we ordered through Uber but used the 15% discount. If we order through Uber alone, it doesn't make any sense. Like that just doesn't make any sense. If you're gonna pick up the order, you order directly with the restaurant. If you're going to pick up but you have the 15%, use that bad boy. And yes, I know the restaurants end up having to pay Uber 25, 30, whatever percentage it is. I get it. I'm sorry, at this point, I gotta think about my pockets, not the restaurant's pockets. Okay, so that was the best ending of my shift ever. Well, I can't say ever because who knows, but it was amazing. So I had a double order. I originally had one and then an add-on came on and I was like, sure, why not? So I went to go deliver it. They were waiting outside, obviously, because they're giving away like candy and chocolates and stuff. So they're like, oh, would you like some candy? I was like, no, thank you. They're like, would you like chocolate? I was like, no, thank you. So I think it was like the owners of the home and then like one of their parents. So then one of the parents, he was like, I'm sure she wants some. You sure you don't want any? I was like, no, it's okay. You know, I'm trying to like keep my figure here. He's like, you don't look like you need to lose any weight. He's like, oh, you're maybe like salty, right? I was like, actually I am. So he gives me a fist pump and then he's like, what about for your children? I was like, oh, well, they would be happy, but it's okay. So it's hilarious because he goes, well, you're not getting a tip, so might as well take some candy and chocolates. I was dying because they did tip, but I was dying of laughter when he said that. So anyways, we started talking about the restaurant where they ordered from because I never had it. It's a new restaurant here. So we started talking about that and then other restaurants and like a sketchy one here, but it's actually really good. So I'm like, okay, I'll have to give it a try. Look at what they gave me. So do you see this big box? It is full of like chips, candy, chocolates, a whole bunch of stuff. These children are about to go crazy when they have some of this. But anywho, it was amazing to deliver to them. I was so happy. And let's come back tomorrow. I do have an oil change to do tomorrow, so I'll show you a little snippet of that, maybe. But yeah, let's wrap it up for tonight and come back tomorrow.
Several days later.
And we're back, but it's a few days later. It is now Sunday and we are out here trying to see what we can get done in maybe like 5 hours. Let's see. So I got this order to go to to go to Costco. And I was like, wow, only a $4 tip, but Instacart's paying $17. Anyways, by then I accepted it because I'm like, I'm not thinking too much about this because nothing's coming in. I had the apps on at home for about an hour and some, and nothing was coming in. Like, I think I maybe got 2 dings, and they were both not good. That's it. And I live in my area, so it's quiet out here. So when I saw that, jumped on it, I went inside, got everything. The hot chicken, that's the one thing. There was one hot chicken left, and I was like, oh, just my luck. And I looked at it, I'm like, ew, like that doesn't look good. But I saw that they were about to take the hot chicken out of the oven, so I waited and I went and got the trout at the same time and a box, the banana box. Let me know in the comments, when you shop at Costco for these orders, not for yourself, what kind of box do you take? I know some people go for banana, some people go for avocado, some people go for the frozen stuff. Like, what kind of box do you like to take? I personally love the banana boxes. They're super sturdy. The opening is perfect, like it's amazing. The handles are great. So I went, got a banana box, got the trout, got the tomatoes, and then went back and got the hot chicken. Now, since I looked at my order beforehand, I highly suggest that you do that. I knew to bring in a bag for the hot food and a bag for the cold stuff because it was frozen stuff too. So, and now we're doing the 18-minute check to the customer's house. It's her first time ordering on Instacart. So I sent my intro message, and at the end, I'll leave it at the door and I'll ring as she requested, and then I'll send her the nice little message that I sent at the end to say, it's been a pleasure shopping for you. Have a great day. That's it. Hopefully she had a great experience. Nothing was out of stock. She didn't respond to my intro message, but that's okay. And then we'll see what else we can get done. It's getting cold out here. So tell me how this makes sense. I'm on Sunday schedule, not Monday. Monday, I have nothing scheduled. I'm on Sunday. I see this. Okay, let me take the 7:30 to 8. I take it. You signed up. Where is it? Look where it is. On Monday. I never said I wanted a Monday. I swear something is wrong with DoorDash all the time. Well, that order was a complete mess. Like, oh my goodness. It's to a customer that I had before on Cornershop many, many, many times. Now that it's Uber, I'm assuming they switched over to Uber. Cool. However, the chicken that they requested at Costco was halal chicken thighs and halal chicken breasts. I did not see no halal chicken thighs and chicken breasts. And plus it says that it's $8.99. Nothing at Costco is $8.99 when it comes to meats. Like, anyone that shops at Costco knows this. And they have it as a unit price, not a per pound price. So already we know something is wrong with the system when it comes to the item setup. So I asked the customer, is it okay to take the regular one versus the halal? And she was like, yeah, of course, sure. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I go to put it in and it's like the price that you're first of all, the picture is the exact same picture as the one that I'm picking up, the regular one, not the halal. So I'm like, okay, if I go to scan it, it doesn't accept it. So I'm like, okay, you know, when you put like can't scan item or whatever, and then you put it in and then you put the weight, just like you do for like the salads and all that kind of stuff. Well, that wasn't working because the customer requested item was like $8.99 and the price of the chicken is like $30 because that's the price of meat at Costco. Like, it's not a tiny container. It's a huge container. It's Costco. So it wouldn't go through. So I was like, oh my gosh, okay. Then if I just put like found the item and I have the right item, it goes through, but support was like, it's not going to work at the cash because your card's going to get declined. So I was like, oh my God, I don't want to go through all that. Same thing for the chicken breast. So I was telling the customer, you know, I'm trying to check with chat if there's a way that I can add it on because it's not letting me, you know, the product that you like, whatever, simplified version of everything I just said. So they were like, should I add it? I'm like, unfortunately with Uber, there's no real way for you to add items. Like, it's so annoying. They need to fix that. Then I'm like, well, the last time what I had to do was I purchased it and the customer just paid me back. But she was like, oh, it's okay, just reimburse it. And in my head, I'm like, but do you really need it? Because like, I don't mind. And she was like, no, it's not urgent. Okay, fine. So annoying dealing with all of that. That was way too much time just dealing with that. And then they didn't have the bread that she wanted in stock. And they didn't have the yogurt that she wanted in stock because it's like, it's closing time. So most of the shelves are like empty. They're like swapping things here and there. So it's like, oh my goodness, would you like this? Would you like that? The yogurt, they were like, no, oh. I just realized the yogurt was refund and I left it in the cart. So I scanned it. I wonder if they get it for free. Oh my God, I feel horrible. What happens with the yogurt? Do they get charged? Because I removed it from the order in the app. But it's on the receipt. Do they get charged based on what's scanned or based on what the items are in the app? Because based on the items in the app, the yogurt is not there. But I scanned it. Oh no, I completely messed up on that one. It's while I was dealing with the whole chicken thing. I saw the like remove and I was like, okay, remove. I'll go put it back in the fridge because I don't like, especially with yogurt and stuff, I don't like just leaving it at a random place. And I was passing the fridge anyway, so I was supposed to drop it off. Completely forgot to drop it off. Did she just get that for free? I hope she got that for free for all the hassle with the chicken and all that kind of stuff. Man. That whole shop was like a whole mess. I waited forever. It was like 45 minutes about, and I wasn't getting anything good. I was getting horrible orders on Uber and DoorDash. Like, I didn't have a shift and I did have a shift, but then it was quiet. I'm still on Skip, not a ping. So I got this and I was like, it's going close to home. I'll take it. I'll go home. And then as I close it off, I got this Wendy's order. So I'm like, I guess I'm not going home. So I'm at Wendy's, I'm gonna pick it up and then we'll see. I don't know, if I don't get anything after that, I'm going home. I know it's only 8 o'clock, but this is ridiculous. This is crazy. It's super slow. Well, that's it, I'm done. It is now 8:20 and I'm in my driveway. I'm done. I couldn't do it anymore. It's just way too quiet out there after I dropped off that Wendy's order. I just decided to come home. She's not even 2 kilometers away from my house. So I'm like, why would I go back out there to sit around and wait for potentially another order? Not happening. So I want to know for you, how has it been on Sundays? Because now that I finished off that last clip and I said, like, you know, it's crazy how quiet it is. I feel like 2 videos ago, my Sunday was ridiculously quiet. So now I'm wondering, is Sunday just a really quiet day now? And like nobody's ordering anything? You might get a few grocery shopping orders here or there, but other than that, food delivery is not really happening. I don't know. Let me know. What are your thoughts on that one? Because I'm kind of like, Sunday's not that great anymore. And speaking about that video, if you don't know what I'm talking about, check it out here so you can see how exactly do I navigate whenever it's a slow Sunday. Today was a tough one. That one was a tough one, but it's all about the mindset. It's really all about the mindset. So hopefully you enjoyed this video today. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.